Welcome again, everyone. The Starlight Let's Player is here, and you know what's coming up. I'm sure you already see. Yeah, today we are starting off the fourth playthrough of this particular DS series, and as you can tell from the theme that's playing right now, yeah, this is Particular 5 GoGo, all assembled through Dream Festival, and that is the English title for this game. And not only is this the fourth game in the DS series, but on top of that, this is also my second favorite Pretty Cure video game to play so far, because let me tell you, this is a huge improvement from what they did in Pretty Cure 5. Pretty Cure 5 had it had a really bad type of gameplay. The fact that you have to lure your character to where you have to knock the knock the Kawaii all the way to the grid, and just to defeat it once, that can get a bit tiring. But this is completely different. I decided to go back to the same gameplay style as Max Heart, but with a twist. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one, and I know I know you were probably expecting me to play the whole opening. Play the whole opening and expect to hear the whole opening, but I don't want to risk getting copyrighted. So yeah, if you want, you can just look up the opening yourself. It's pretty simple you just look it up on YouTube. But yeah, this is Yes Critical 5 GoGo, All Assembled Dream Festival, and man, I'm really excited for this game. This is not only, like I said, this is my second favorite, if not tied with Max Heart as my favorite pretty good video game of all time. And yeah, there are actually two save slots you can go through. You can and that doesn't matter which character you go for. There's the same save data. So I just picked Coco, because I actually like him a bit more than Nuts. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I would say there's a lot of things you can actually do in this game, better than the last two. So you have the story mode, and of course, there are three different things you can actually do here. And we're gonna start off with the story mode. I'm gonna save all the extra stuff for last. So, and yeah, this is the story mode. As you can tell, there are about 20 missions to go through. Yes, you heard me correctly. 20 missions. Two more than Yes Particular 5's. However, since this is a different game, this is different from since this is different from Splash Star and different from Yes Particular 5, we should be able to jump in easily. So we're gonna play the first level. And there are a lot of things I want to talk about with this game. For starters, I want to point out that this game, there's also one flaw that I want to mention, is that there's no voice acting in this game. No actual voice acting. There are a few voice clips during the transformation and all that, or when Nozomi says her catchphrase. I'm sure there are other clips, but as for actual voice acting, none, and I think that was a big disappointment. However, if there's one thing that I actually do admire, is the fact that they brought in a bit of an RPG type of thing. Basically, you can actually choose which expression you want for the characters to have. So it doesn't matter. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter which expression you choose. What matters is that depending on if you get the right expression, your meter on the top right will actually fill up, and I'll tell more about that once we get into the gameplay itself. But yeah, this game has a bit of RPG elements. You can actually choose which expression you want your character to have, and there are no wrong answers. So I really admire that a lot. This game doesn't have, and this is not really a full RPG, meaning there's no multiple endings and all that crap. Even if it wasn't a RPG, I'm just glad it only has one ending. So this is pretty. So this is actually pretty different from any other pretty good game. Okay? And I don't know, there's a lot for me to say once we get into the gameplay. As for story-wise, there's an evil As for story-wise, as you can see, there's Scorp there, and we see Syrup. And apparently, this is actually pretty much the episode played as the first episode. So, we're finally going to get into the gameplay. I'll get more into the story later on, but we'll get into the gameplay right now. And this is how the game actually goes. So, there are actually 20 missions in each mission is actually a chapter. So, for each chapter, you have to complete one mini game, and after that, you go straight into the battle. So, and what I like about these mini games is that there's no win or it doesn't matter. It's no win or lose. How well you performing. You just like get to the mini game, and that's pretty much it. So I really, oh my, and I almost got hit there by Scorp's stinger. Yeah, but yeah, there's no pass or fail. You just got to get through this mini game. Whether you get enough, you got to get through the mini games, and that's pretty much it. And in this mini game, you are playing as Syrup, and as you can see, there's a lot of mail. There's a lot of mail and boxes and packages, and as you have to collect those while dodging Scorp's stinger attack. So you have to keep doing that, and you have to keep going until the timer runs out. So each minigame has a timer. And that's what I like about these minigames. Even with a time limit, there's no win or lose. You just gotta complete the minigame, and then you can move on with the story. And that's the way how I like it in this game. I think it does it a bit better. I think it does it a lot better than how Splash Star handled it. And I will say, for the most part, the minigames in this game are a hell of a lot better than Splash Star. I can't really say about the gameplay since it's well, I will say this. Since this is an actual beat 'em up game, well, it's not really a side scroller, just like Max Heart, but this is actually a fighting slash puzzle. It's basically a fighting slash minigame collection type of game. You have a minigame collection and you have the fighting game itself. So it's pretty much two different types of games and packaged into one, and I really like that. But yeah. We see Scorp in his ultimate form, or true form, whichever you want to call it. Well, that's his true form. We saw Scorp in his human form. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And what we see here, Coco and Nuts making this return. So yeah, this is pretty much the event based off the events of episode 1 of Yes Particular 5 GoGo. I don't really like the anime that much, but at least it has a solid video game. It was also, and I think here's the best part about this game. The best part about this game is the fact that this is an all-stars game. So you know what that means? If you saw the intro at the beginning, you saw Max Heart and Splash Star in this one. And the reason why is because those five are also in the game as well. And as we're starting off as the original 5, yes, particular 5. And now we're going to start off the fighting portion of this game. And I said that Max Heart is my favorite game in the particular series, but with this game, I'm kinda, I don't know, like, Yes Particular 5 is pretty much, Yes Particular 5 GoGo, Dream Festival is pretty much close to taking that spot as number 1. And that's mainly due to the amount of cures you can actually control, and I like the combat system in this game. So you can actually switch between the characters just by tapping on whichever character you want to play as. So I'm playing as Cure Aqua right now, and yeah, at times your teammates will also jump in and help you out. So I really admire that a lot. Since you have, and it doesn't matter how many you have, it doesn't matter how many teammates you have, you'll still be able to come back on top. I will say this is probably just as easy as Max Heart's gameplay style. It has the fighting moments. I like how you can actually jump and actually do lots of combos. So basically, you press the up button in order to jump, and you move left or right with the D-pad as well. And you press the B and A button to launch your attacks. And here's the thing: whenever that rose is filled up, it doesn't matter how many bars you have. You can press the X button in order to do a special move. And the best thing about this is there are also hidden moves that you can actually perform. So, let's say you have Kill Dream along with Kill Bright and Kill Wendy. You can actually do a secret move with those type of characters. There are many other secret moves you can perform, but I have not. I don't think I've ever. I don't think I was ever able to get them all. I'm sure somebody has probably made a YouTube video showing off those attacks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And just like I will say, unlike any of the Max Heart game, once you defeat the enemy, they will automatically play they will automatically play the ultimate attack, and you don't have to wind up in order to use the attack. You can just defeat the enemy, and the attack will automatically destroy the MOTW or the general, whichever you want, whichever. But yeah, so this is pretty much it. And this is a weird thing. I don't know, like seeing them the Predicate 5 explosion is expected, but as you saw there, they were in their original outfits. That was pretty weird. Though, like I said in my Yes Predicate 5 playthrough, I like the originals way better than the new ones. The new ones, they don't really strike a chord for me, but the old outfits, the nice, cute, and fluffy, especially Cure Dreams. And again, it's not just because of the midriff, okay? I don't know, man. I really enjoy Cures with midriff. That's just my thing. You know, Cure Berry, hers is a bit revealing, a lot revealing, but I still like it. Cure Mermaids with midriff is pretty good. I like Cure Sunshine's midriff. Hell, I think I also like Cure Summer's midriff as well. But yes, we defeated the first mission. Well, this first chapter, and we finally reunited with Coco and Nuts. And we have Soap as a newcomer. So every time you beat a chapter, you unlock these pictures, well, these illustrations, and they can be viewed in the gallery. We'll show off the gallery in the extra video because we are going to have an extras video. But yeah, that was chapter 1. We're going to stick around for part 2 as we get into the other chapters of this game. I'm telling you, I'm really excited for these games. I cannot wait till we get into the later parts. This is probably going to be the last game, which is a pretty long one, seeing that there are 20 chapters, but for each part, we're probably going to do 2 to 3 missions. I only showed off one mission because I just wanted to show off because this is the beginning. I just wanted to show off the first mission, and that's it. So, yeah, I'm excited for this game. Stick around for part 2 as we get into as we get into chapter 2 of this playthrough. So, yeah, I'll see you then. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, by all means, give it a like. And if you want to see more of this content, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn those notification bells on as well. Also, if you want, you can also check out my 2 Twitter accounts. The first one being Kill Starlight, aka Starzy, and the second one being Starzy, the Pretty Cure Veteran. Both of these will be in the description below. And you can also check out my Discord as well if you want to join in to talk about Pretty Cure and Neptunia and all that stuff. But yeah, that's all that said. Until then, this is the Starlight Let's Player signing out. As always, Goku Genyo, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Tell me what you want, tell me what you need. She gon' party like she in the swinging 70s. Now I'm riding through the sunset just like I'm a boss. We be riding all for the night. Girl, let's take it slow. Just wanna make sure that you're comfortable. Call you my princess, I'm your prince, just to let you know. You're such a hottie, you could be in a fashion show.